World. Look, y'all, hey, look, I came down today, everything was rushed, everything was a mess, so we just gonna have a woosa moment. Anybody else hit that kind of day? Let's do this together. That's where you relax. Somebody do it, somebody know woosa, okay? Look, y'all, hey, we were down today with Metro Youth Day. I'm sending this out for Detroit Talent Review. Metro Youth Day is a group that performs for young people. It's a young people outing. 30,000 kids at Belle Isle. That's happening in Detroit, July 13th. So we were at the award ceremony where people, the money givers were there today. So I'm just letting a couple of people know we got a couple of millionaires in the house. They are financial possible backers. Don't y'all say who you are, please. I won't get like beat up on the way home. But it's a little money in the house. Here we are in Detroit still. We got some people. Here we go. She's trying to give me my money, people. Hey, look, you sit in the back. Hey, but we having a lot of fun. Again, Live the Music Group, that's what's up. They put this on every Tuesday. Come on out. We streaming live. We taping live. Somebody got talent. You better tell them something. Tell them about it. So, hey, we just doing the thing. And why me? Why Torrance? You know who is Torrance? I'm your host tonight. But y'all might know me from Detroit Talent Rev TV show. From Comcast 20, we do our thing every Saturday there. You might know us from the old Jamaican Me Crazy stuff that we've done in the past. You know, reggae, hip-hop type stuff. But hey, we just your nutty buddy out here. We're making some movies in Detroit. We're doing some documentaries. We're looking for people with talent. So it's going to be a thing that comes on soon. I'm going to have down here for actors and actresses too. It's called the Scene Challenge, okay? Now y'all heard me say that on TV, live, on the internet, everywhere. So if one of those other big heads in Motown or something grabbed that, you know I did it first. I'm assuming we're going to split the money. Anyway, Scene Challenge is going to be about, hey, look, we'll have little skits. You can come right up with me and we're going to act the skit out right here on stage. I'm going to film it. We're going to see what's going on. Because we got 2 or 3 movies that's about to jump off in Detroit. You know, Donald Warren's story. We're actually part of that casting for Donald Warren's story, which is a $10 million budgeted film right here in Detroit, believe it or not. You got an action movie coming out, we're doing our thing. Not only that, we got Live the Music Group, constantly doing music production. And did y'all know you're in a house of harmony music? This is harmony music, you're sitting here. Let's see for all the people involved in doing this thing up. That's what's up. So, look, I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about myself later, but let's get on into a little bit of an act. I want somebody to come up and soothe me and groove me. And this gentleman said he's a poet, Mr. Poetic. Is he in the house right now? All right, Mr. Poetic, come on up here so I can talk to you a minute. Because, you know, I used to be a little bit of a poet myself. And, you know, that Scene Challenge, I love challenging people. I want to see if you can do what you say you're going to do, right? Come on up here, Mr. Poetic. Mr. Poetic, don't let me say it wrong. Did I get your name right? Come on over and talk to me. Let's face the people so they can see you up there.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Okay. A few people here tonight?
Yes, sir.
See now up there where they streaming at? Y'all streaming upstairs, right? My boys, you up there? Okay, yeah, I got a DJ system up there, man. Okay, long as you there, man, we know what's up. But look, we may be streaming out to about 1 million people, so don't get nervous about that. We only touch about 250,000 with our camera. Don't get nervous about that. This is just for the people right here, right now, doing their thing. Mr. Poetic, I want to know about you. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Where you from?
Well, I'm from Detroit, Michigan. My name is Poetic, everybody. How y'all doing? You can catch me on the air on 107.5. Mason Radio. We're on part of Mason Radio every morning, 6 to 10, so tune in. You know, it's Detroit. It's real talk, it's real movement, and we're really doing this. We're about the arts and love and the city of Detroit, you know?
Yeah. So you have an email, a website, anything?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can go to Reverb Nation and pull up Poetic. You can also go to my website, www.poeticmusic313.com. Check us out. You know, we have you can hit us up on Facebook at Poetic or the Poetic Fan Club on Facebook.
Okay, now, this is the challenge, y'all. Somebody say a word, we're going to see who can rhyme the best and spit the best with any words you say in the audience. You ready for that?
I'm ready for anything.
Oh, man, he might beat me. I'm going to get out of this man. Let's see, he might beat me. I ain't going to let me do my thing. I'll challenge you after that, right? Yes, sir. You ready for that?
Yes, sir.
All right, yes, sir. And let's get this Poetic.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing tonight? Are you all right tonight? Are you all right tonight? Well, tonight I want to talk to you for a little while. Can I speak to you all? Tonight I want to talk about some issues. You see, We are living in a day and age where the government, politics, religion, finance, they all seem to be in conflict. And we are also African Americans and people of color. So because of that, I've composed this piece called The State of the Black Union. To all my black folks, to all my African Americans, to all of my Negroes, can I please have your attention? And I'm speaking to everybody with a tad bit of brown skin complexion. You see, I'm speaking to Creole, mulatto, and Latin. Listen. Wake up. We have all been tricked into believing this mass media created, government co-conspirated ghetto lifestyle we cannot fix. It is broken by design and it is destined for failure. Yet we can't afford to leave it, and it is all so familiar. We once stood together in the 60s, at least that's what they tell me, plus I read it in a couple books, but I was not there. You smell me? I think we stood together for a reason, because we were all oppressed. We could not take it anymore, so we puffed out our chest and we moved this entire nation in the world, I bet. We shook this country so hard that they shot down our best. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., El Haj Malik Al-Shabazz, also known as Malcolm X. They were our shining black manhood. Then they shot them both down. Then pumped drugs to our community just to settle us down. Slowed the flow of education, turned our music around, and from a loving, singing people to a lay your ass down. Now, we have always had our gangsters, Bumpy Johnson and those type. But most of the ones that claim they are gangster now are not built like that, all right? You watch DEA just like me, they will tell it all tonight, but they steady preaching loyalty and we'll shoot you, but won't fight. Plus he smoked some reefer and listened to some Tupac, so now he's gangster, right? Side. But this is the formula that has led many of us astray. Worse than that, most don't want to turn away and say things like, you're not real unless you stay. Now that's the Uncle Tom mentality, if I don't say. You see, we up on all the news with Beyonce and Jay while contemplating, how am I going to get to work tomorrow, today? You see, celebrities are drugs and we are hooked on them daily. She heard his single on the radio, so now she wants to have his babies. All this speculation and talk about Lil Wayne and Baby, let's talk about how to get some infant milk for the babies. It's crazy. We are so caught up in this pursuit of fame and rims. And the thought at the same time that aim at him. Tilt that brim, go on baby, sell that deal. We teach our daughters since they babies, it's cool to sell it to men. Forget if he's intelligent or honest God amongst men, he's a nothing or a loser if he don't have ends, pushing the Benz, riding on rims, house with a fence with a slight issy scent. Telling her things like, I'll pay for your school, we get a house, have some kids, and we might get a pool, and she like what he doing. It might just be true, but when them feds come around, it's indictments for two. He was wife when the two, so her life equals two, so now that child is motherless and fatherless too. It's just bothering you, it's just a problem to you. I know a lot of people that didn't have a father. Did you? But this is the very motto that we follow, and dude, what's so warning? If you tell the truth, you'll probably get booed. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm just trying to restore the mood. You see, I'm calling out for one nation under a groove. So what some have, better cars or clothes, really, what does that prove? We are all God's children. No one is better than you. Strip away everything that covers us to expose our shame, to see each other as we are. We are all the same. You know, some see it as lame for anyone to make claim for unity and preservation and real positive change. So yes, they took off the chains, they gave us more of the same, they could not block us from our marches, so they shackled our brains. This Willie Lynch's self-mentality has been etched in our brains. You know, some see Barack Obama, and they say he's not the same because his father's Kenyan and his mother's white. It's a shame that the descendants of slave owners who created the same thing cannot see that America has again created the same thing. So I say he is black like me. He faced slack like me. And the status quo cuts him no slack like me. So how can I look at him and not see me? He's what I could be, what my unborn kids should be, and the living, breathing dream our ancestors never thought would be. Yet some of us still don't support the cause. Black folk, how could we? 50 years ago, the vote for blacks was still a distant dream, and we are living in that hope, and we have squandered it, it seems. They have torn us at our seams and have torn apart our dreams and have force-fed us music that mostly magnifies our screams. It is madness on the scene. We act savage on the scene until the homicide detectives have arrived upon the scene. Tape it up, you've seen the scene. A mother's cries of utter pain, do you hear her scream? We are human beings, and yet it seems we have lost our way. What happened to the greater good and compassion for the day? Have they really, dope boy, dreamed in prison, wished it all away? Have we kissed it all away? Have we completely forgotten that we are the daydreams of slaves? Yeah, the shackles are gone, but the mindset remains. Going to jail, we have a party. Going to school, you a lame. Put this all on our brain. We are all being shamed, blinded by the limelight and playing all kind of games. We don't take time to discuss issues nor to generate real change, because by the time we are done with work or school, we just want to ease our brains. So we watch some television and bump some tunes to ease the pain, but what we watch and what we listen to only breeds more of the same. Freedom of speech is all right, and that is an awesome, awesome thing. But let's have some decency and act like we are human beings. Our babies disrespect our elders because we don't know how to talk. What happened to sit your ass down when you hear an adult talk? Spare the rod, spoil the child. That is what they tell us in the book. Our village used to discipline our wrongful deeds, and our mothers, you know, they whooped us after that. But now the people in the neighborhood just walk by and don't look back. And if they do look back, perhaps, and maybe stop and have a chat with our brat, we act like can't nobody tell them nothing and get into a spat. Can you now see the trap? Are you proud to be black? Take it back to James Brown, say it loud that you black. But we not allowed to do that. Plus some are too proud to do that. Worse, some don't know enough about themselves to do that. Who are you that you should believe that you do not deserve better? It is incredible how many of us do not know we are beautiful. And unless we start seeing each other's beauty, we're going to cause each other's funeral. God said, I knew you, dude, even before you knew you. So I'm guessing he know you better than you know you. We are so spoiled. We speak down on each other with speech slicker than fish oil. To our very own brothers, we are so disloyal, and we'll take his very life when the temperatures boil. This facade that they have fed us will destroy you. Wow, it is still about race. It has become more about class. Because there are white folk that I know will fight with us to our last. This is not about black and white. This, my friends, is about wrong and right. Let's come together for a brighter day, because we are dying through this night, the state of the Black Union. Thank you. God bless you.
All right. Ooh, that was like poetic. Give us something poetic. One more time. Look, anytime a man can do a whole album without taking a breath or a break, that's kind of dangerous. Man, you got skills, you know. I'm gonna let them know something right now. Certain artists on here tonight, we're doing something new on the TV show. We have a Best of the Best series. Now, it's up to y'all. If y'all want to see him in the Best of the Best series, now what this is going to be is, it's going to be different poets, different singers, different every category. But that Best of the Best series, you'll be seeing them all throughout the year. If y'all think he did something deserve to be a Best of the Best, I want to hear it from you right now. Back to applause. Do you hear that, brother?
Yes, sir.
That means you did your homework.